Eagle-eyed football finish here. Palace 0, Forest 0. I'm here with Tristan, all three. Thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I'll take the point. I mean, it was a real tough, gritty, hard-fighting performance in that overall. I think, we got to look at the positives today. Defensively, we held on well. The Forest attacking line hardly got past us. Yes, they had a few chances. Gibbs White should have scored with 2 chances. If we would have put one of them like away in that, we would have been a goal down. But it was a flat game. We never looked like scoring. Mateta missed a sitter. If that was any other player, they probably would have put that away, in my opinion.
Or at least hit the target.
Yeah, it was poor. It's a poor miss. I mean, if that's the best forwards we got, along with Edouard, we're in serious kind of trouble and deep water, to be fair, within the next few weeks. I know we got players to return from injury in Lerma, Franca. God knows when Elise will be back on Amada. But now that Riedewald looks like he has an injury, God knows if it was a hamstring. Schlupp's injury was definitely a hamstring injury. And who else? Doucouré, Eze. I mean, I could go on and on. We basically got more than a starting 11 out injured. We ain't got no players.
Our injury 11 is better than our starting 11 as it stands.
It might actually be, but the reason why that is because we didn't spend the cash in the summer on any decent quality players. We didn't depthen the squad. We didn't strengthen it. And you've got to have a go and definitely criticise Steve Parish, because that shows the quality of our team. We hardly offered anything going forward. I mean, I'll give credit to the players. We were keeping hold of the ball very well. We had to do that because none of our strikers wanted it in that. None of our strikers were just interested in trying to make a run forward. It was all very predictable and very sort of a bit static at times, but we had to fight hard and we had to make sure we didn't lose. Look at the positives. Look at the positive spectrum of it. Another clean sheet at home, 3 clean sheets in a row in the Prem.
That's a good point, actually, yeah.
That's pretty good, to be fair. And we're somehow, I think, in the top 10 still. I think we are. So going into the international break, I'd take that. But
yeah,
we got to fix up over the next 2 weeks and sort our shit out because we ain't got. We've hardly got a decent, solid squad, and it's showing out there, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. With 2 more injuries today, If you add on the 2 injuries of our star players, Doucouré and Eze, I mean, something's going wrong in the training scene. Something's going wrong.
Yeah.
They're either not being trained well, physically something isn't, it's just not, it's not good enough, man. They're just picking up injuries left, right and centre. They're dropping like flies. Something's going wrong, and they've got to address the situation and get it sorted over these 2 weeks. Or else we're going to be in a bad situation with what Newcastle where you can forget that. Tottenham at home, I hope Elise and Franco are back for that game because we ain't got nothing up front and they will rip us apart.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean, with the quality they got. Because I thought, I look at Forest today, they got good players, Gibbs White, RHEA, Alanga and Hudson-Odoi. They were quiet today, apart from Gibbs White. They were poor. I thought they'd do a lot more for us. You know what I mean? And I think that's the reason they're going to be walking away with a point. You know what I mean? I'd be disappointed if I was a Forest fan drawing, but overall they weren't good enough. We didn't offer much going forward, but we fought hard and we competed well, and we set our standard to the best of our ability, and that's what we got to do. But it's going to be a tough few weeks. I'm quite worried. I mean, what do you think overall?
Yeah, it's a tough one to take, to be honest. We've got to sort something out in training because we're getting up to way too many injuries. But lastly, man of the match,
Mark Gay. Did you see that run he did in the second half? I mean, it was brilliant. He's solid. He ain't going to be here with us in a year's time. That's a guarantee. He could be the next Van Dijk. He's unbelievable. We've got the best defence. Sorry, not the best defence in the league. We've got one of the best defences in the league, and that showed because of players like him in the back. He looks like he knows what he's the man in charge of that team. I think he's the captain. I'm not sure, but yeah. There you go. You can see why. He's unbelievable. Thought Johnson was excellent as well. Anderson was superb. Mitchell was pretty solid. Yeah, I think our forward line was the only reason why we weren't sort of like 100%, and they weren't at their best. But defensively, we did well, and if we keep that up, we'll do enough to stay up in that. But we've still got players to come up from injury, so
100%.
we need some good luck. This is bad right now, but
Cheers, out of Palace.
Take care.